right, here we go. Here we go. Another edition of Cat's Cradle Follies, featuring Panda and Freddie and Milo. I hope you can see everybody. Let me check and make sure the camera's pointing correctly. Be right back. Okay. Well, it looks like we have a couple live viewers. Not sure who they are, but thank you for looking on. Here we have Panda, and we have Freddie, and we have Muffin here on the bench, and Milo's coming up, and Swanee's coming up, and then there are other kitties that are milling about here. Thank you for joining us. On Friday, we had the vet visit yesterday, which we do every year to get our kitties vaccinated, and also just general assessment of their condition. We have the vet check their mouth for any abscesses, periodontal disease, that kind of thing. Looks at their skin, make sure that their skin is healthy. We have one cat that needs to have a steroid injection. I think the others passed. As far as the periodontal disease goes, we probably got about 4 or 5 which need to go to the vet to get cleaning or extractions. Okay, so that's what happens with old cats. That's why with some of the food we moisten it a little bit. Makes it easier for some of those that have gum disease to eat. I'm thinking particularly of Chase. Chase needs to make a trip. So one cat, Flavia, we were unable to catch yesterday, and Flavia's going to have to go in separately. The others have all had their shots, so about somewhere around 30 cats, and we had a dog that needed it, and our son's cats, they needed some attention, so we had those taken care of at the same time. Unfortunately, we only raised $100 for our vet visit, which usually runs about $700. Normally you guys are wonderful and you donate towards keeping our kitties healthy, and if you'll push the donate button again and give us a little bit of money, that will help. I know you want these kitties vaccinated. They not only need to be vaccinated because we have critters that run around here at night that may have rabies, we don't know, raccoons, possums, etc. And we don't want a cat to get into a fight with a raccoon and end up with rabies. So it's a very good thing. Also, it's something that the county requires, and we need to have proof that that's been done. They will issue a tag for each cat that shows that they've been vaccinated. So this takes place every year. Every year we reach out to you to try to get you to help us. Muffin, that's not very nice. To help us with this important event. Terry was here. I was so happy to see her out here, and she was helping as much as she could. Gathering cats, holding cats, talking to cats, keeping them calm. The vet who was here for the first time, this particular vet, and he remarked about how calm everybody was. He has been to other shelters, and it hasn't been that way. So we were happy to get that kind of vote of confidence, if you will, in terms of what we're doing here. But nevertheless, they're still going to get these, periodontal diseases, and other things are going to happen as cats get older. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Right, Freddie? Freddie, I think you passed with flying colors. So many of these cats, come with that, come with these conditions already, and we discover them when we have our annual vet check. So if you want to help us defer the cost of the vet bill, I don't know, $25, $50 would be great. Let's push on there should be a donate button there. I don't know for sure. Should be a donate button. And then we can not bug you for this for another year. That's pretty much it. We won't be bugging you for another year. That's right. That's right. What else is going on? So Terry comes out, tries to come out every day. I drive her out on the golf cart, and then she takes the walker the rest of the way. But I would not be surprised if she is able to walk out here on her own. Well, not totally on her own. She'll have her walker, but she'll be able to do that in the next few days, which is a remarkable comeback from where she was. We've had no PT here. We were supposed to, but we haven't had anybody call us and say, when can we come out and provide some physical therapy for Terry? It does not happen. Even though it's on our plan to get PT a couple times a week, it hasn't happened. So I spoke to our rep yesterday. I don't know if that's going to change anything, but we should be getting some PT. So she's doing her own PT, yeah? What do you think, Muffin? Muffin, you're one of her favorites. You know that? Okay. So what have I been doing? Well, I've been trying to just muddle along with my back issue, and then 2 days ago I had an incident where I had vertigo, and I fell down in the Pokey's patio area. And I've had vertigo before. It's no fun, as you probably know. Almost everybody has it at some point in their life. And many times it reoccurs. And PT will help you get your marbles straight if your body doesn't do it on their own. But there's a couple of pretty good medications for vertigo. If you get it, it's very limiting, and it can come on anytime. So I've been slowed down maybe a day or two from where I wanted to be with Pokey's Patio in the fun zone. But if you're watching the Pokey's Patio deck, you'll see me out there from time to time working. Right now I'm putting up an old TV antenna rotator, which I'm going to attach some toys to, and we'll be able to rotate the toys around a little bit. And then of course we'll have the raceway, which is very fast. The rotator isn't very fast, but the raceway is fast, which goes around the perimeter of Pokey's Patio. And you'll see, Muffin, you're not being a very good host. You'll see that in a few days, where we have the raceway is already set up. I just haven't worked on it to get it finalized. So that's kind of it. Yeah, a vet visit, and then some miscellaneous ailments that we're taking care of here. And our son and his fiance have been helpful, coming 3 days a week to help with the feeding and the cleaning of the boxes and that kind of stuff. 3 days a week. They enjoy it, so I have a feeling maybe it'll turn out to 4 days a week at some point. They are wonderful. You may see them You may see them if you're watching on our new camera number 6, which is a camera that faces Cat Town. If you're looking now, you'll probably see all these cats gathered around me here. Garfield and Milo and Bumble and Panda and Muffin and Freddy. Swanee's coming over. So we still have things to do in terms of Muffin, you good girl, in terms of cleanup after the hurricane. But overall, everybody's pretty impressed that we are where we are, considering we had 2 large trees come down. If you ever had a large tree come down in your yard, I mean a tree that's probably 60, 70, 80, 100 feet tall, it is a mess. It creates a colossal mess, and it just takes time to cut it up, get it carried away, clean up. Oh, and it's expensive too. It's very expensive. We had a very large oak fall down a few years ago in our front yard, and it came all the way over and landed on top of our pool patio screen over our pool, and it just destroyed it. It was quite a distance too, that it had to fall to do that, and it took a while to get that all cleaned up. And then when we finally finished, we had this big hole where this big tree was at one time. We thought, what the heck are we going to do with that? So we ended up putting a little gazebo there. You've probably seen it in some of our pictures. That gazebo is where we once had a mighty oak tree. Let me just see if I'm babbling on or whether somebody is actually listening. Hang on a second, guys. I'll get to you in a moment. Many lookers, I think only 1 or 2. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here, and maybe some of the folks will hop on later. But for now, as you can probably see, I've got some cats just milling about here waiting to get fed. So that's what we're going to do next, feed everybody. And we had to give Shortcake a little special meal today because she has colic. And so she's having a special meal to address her colic problem. She was rolling around yesterday on the dirt, and she's not doing that now. She's eating over there, which is wonderful. All right, so I've got a lot of serious work to do today, and I better get on with it. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can, drop me a comment. If you can hear and see me, back to the original position here on the stage with all the kitties. But they'll be scattering, and you'll be seeing them. You'll be seeing them over on Pokey's patio a little later when I get the food over there on Pokey's patio. You'll be seeing them on the webcam. And webcam number 6 points to this area right here. And if you want to watch anything that's going on in the town center, it's going to be a webcam number 6. There's no audio on the webcam, unfortunately, no audio. So you have to, if you want to follow us, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can watch our webcams with no audio, or you can wait until the next live stream. So that's about it. I'm kind of pooped already, but I got lots to do, and I'm very grateful that I can do it. And Terry is at the point now where she can pretty much take care of the interior cats and the garden cats on her own. And that's wonderful, isn't it? Everybody. All right, so I'm going to sign off now. I know this hasn't been terribly exciting, but I wanted to try to encourage folks that follow us and love our kitties to help us vaccinate our kitties. You know, right now we only have $100, and that isn't going to go very far on a $700 or $800 bill, which we're going to get for the vet visit yesterday. Yeah. Oh, Bumble, you're such a good old cat. Yes, you are. Freddy, you're a good young cat. Not so young. Younger than Bumble, that's for sure. Everybody's younger than Bumble, except maybe Garfield. Gar is over on Pokey's patio, waiting to be fed over there. She likes to eat over there, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we gotta tailor our service to the needs and the desires of our kitties, right? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna sign off now, guys. This is Bruce from Cat's Cradle. Everybody's pretty good here. Everybody's pretty good. Right? All right. Headed towards the control room. I'm going to shut things down.